Just ecstatic for this group of girls. I mean, it couldn't happen to a better group, and and some special seniors that got honored tonight that have really contributed, whether it's been just this year or over the course of 4 years in Sarah Spot. But, amazing crowd, and hats off to ACU. They came out and played well, and, they were fighting to stay in the tournament, so they had a lot to play for. And I just thought our girls did a great job of fighting back in set one and not just kind of riding it off. And I think that allowed us to build some momentum into set two and 3 and 4. And as things went on, I think they could feel it, the girls could feel it, and they just kind of just kept playing better and better as the night went on. I thought Louisa was tremendous early on when we couldn't find anything else. And then obviously she created a lot of space, and then Margarita gets going, and then Sarah gets going at the end, and even Paris, I thought, took some really nice swings at the end at big moments. But hats off to the back row as well. The middles, 2 middles don't hit 500 unless the back row does their job. And I mean, you guys have known I've sat in here for the last 3 weeks talking about first contact, and outside of set one, we handled first contact pretty well, and that's the story of tonight.
Could you talk a little about Johnny's development in the last
You, set number 4, you guys hit an ace, they take a timeout, you had like a business casual like smile. What was that message that you kind of relayed to your team? And then the team just kept working along till you guys ran away with the victory tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they took that timeout early, and I mean, you could just start to feel our girls, and they were just gaining confidence. And like I said, they've worked really hard for this, and I think that timeout, we didn't say much. We just kind of looked up, and even both the timeouts I took in set 4, I didn't say a whole lot. I was just like, they were hyping themselves up, and we were making some silly mistakes and getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. We were wanting to score on the first swing instead of waiting for our opportunities, and that's just a group of kids that's worked really hard that we're excited to end the match.
The last one for me, Coach. I mean, you're responsible for hanging another banner here in this building. Can you just talk about the testament that how much this program has built under your tutelage?
That it's when I came over here, when UTRGV merged together, it was definitely trending in a different direction than it was when it was UTPA. I mean, I could see the writings on the wall of this having everything here to be successful, and it's just been work, and grinding and getting a bunch of kids to buy in. It's we recruit good kids, and then we let them go to work, and that's what it's really been. And anybody that's got to spend any time with this group of girls, I mean, as good of volleyball players as they are, they're probably better kids off the court, which is pretty special. I mean, they're super high character, they work hard, they're respectful, they get good grades. Like, it's really a coach's dream. And when you put a whole bunch of kids like that together, and they stay together and they buy in, then that's when really special things happen. And this place is about to blow up. We had a good groundwork laid when Chris was here, and things were trending in the right direction. But since Chase has come in, and he's just taken this program to another level, and I mean, for us, we expect to be at the top, and they're giving us the resources and everything that we're asking to be at the top, and it's our job to go hang banners.
The last one, Tarleton coming in this Saturday. What's going to be that challenge that you may want to see change a little bit before conference tournament begins?
Can we match the energy that we had tonight, and can we play with that same intensity? And that'll be our message to them. Still one game at a time, continue to build momentum and not get ahead of ourselves, And I think that's the good thing about this team. They got us a little bit ahead of themselves in Seattle, and then refocused and played 3 good sets, and thought they came out and played with the championship volleyball the last 2 matches.
And the question that I have is, the first set may not have gone as planned, but from what I could tell from the other 3 sets, they had some pretty big gaps there in scoring. What do you think led to that?
You know, number 7 did a tremendous job for them. I mean, give her credit. We didn't find her all night long, and I don't think she hit a ball out of bounds or into the block or anything else. So we were a little bit late with our hands, and they found some holes early in set 1, and we slowly made those timing adjustments. And I thought our serve continued to get better, you know, and then when it was tight early in set 3, it was because we missed 3 out of the first 5 serves, you know, and we have to do a better job of putting pressure on people. And I think once we started consistent serve pressure on them, and we dug a couple balls, and it's really, it's a crazy game. You dig 3 balls in a row, and all of a sudden you're ahead by 6 or 7, you know, and that was really the difference. We made a couple extra effort plays where people just scrambled, you know, and we sent the ball back over, and then we got ourselves in a little bit better position, and then we scrambled, and then we forced them into giving us something easy, and we were able to put it away. And I think that was the key on those big long runs. If you go back to any one of those long runs, there's 1 or 2 points over there where ACU did something good, and we just did something kind of spectacular.